Hello everybody, it's Ashley here from Paper&Twine. Welcome to what I'm going to call my From Trash to Treasure slot on my channel. We all have things that we think we might throw away, but actually let's not throw things away. Let's see what we can repurpose. So I've recently finished using this chamomile face butter, cleansing butter from the Body Shop. It is absolutely sublime. I've run out and I need to get some more. It says it's suitable for sensitive skin. You can't smell, but although I've washed this out, oh, it still smells absolutely gorgeous. Now I thought I could use this tin for something useful. And I've gone ahead and washed it out, and I've taken out the seal that was inside the lid. Don't throw this away if you use a tin like this. This is kind of plasticky, so can't be recycled, but it will make the most perfect mask for a sun or a moon on card projects. So that is going to go into my little envelope that I've got in my drawer in here, where I keep circles that I cut out just for that purpose. This envelope actually I stamped for Angie Beaumont's challenge, and it's a pearlescent envelope, and the ink smudged terribly, and I thought I can't send that in. This woman doesn't know me, she's going to think I'm dreadful. So I've got some circles that I've cut out. You can see I've used one there, so this will go in there to use when I need a big circle for suns or moons, or just a frame. So that's going in my little drawer here. This drawer you can't see, I've got stuffed full of scraps, and I'm going to find some scraps to cut some circles from my Sizzix nesting circles. I've had these a long time, and I think this is just going to be the right size for the lid. You don't need to see me die cut, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. This is lifting, so I might just rip it and sand it down a bit. Yeah, it's just lifting where I got it a bit wet when I was washing. In fact, it's coming off quite nice. And I'll just use a little bit of IPA to get rid of any residue of sticky there. That came off really easy. Let's see if the bottom one will do the same. In fact, it's so sticky, it's sticking to my fingers. Hope everybody had a lovely bank holiday weekend. It's Wednesday here in the UK, and I've just had a load of post through the door, which was very exciting. I thought it was entries to my challenge, but looking at the addresses on the envelopes and messages on the envelopes, it looks like it's birthday mail, so I'm not sharing any of it with you today. I'm not opening it. I will get this off camera and I'll come back to you. So I went ahead and I got the label off the top and the bottom of these lid and base, and used a bit of IPA just to get any residue stickiness off. Used this lovely pokey tool that one of my subscribers made me. They want to remain anonymous, but look at that beautiful bead there. Isn't that just absolutely divine? So I found that very useful in getting under the label that wouldn't come off. So I found these two bits of scrap in my scrap drawer, and I'm going to die cut these, and I think I'm going to stamp them. I don't think I'm going to bother doing the inside of the tin. We'll leave that as is for now. I'm just going to decorate the top and the bottom. Can't get the words out today. I'll be back when I've die cut. So I've gone ahead and I've die cut my two circles, and I just thought to save time I'd start some stamping. I should have done some background stamping first, but I'm not firing on all cylinders. I don't know why. Well, I do actually. I was awake for quite a lot of the night, read a lot of my book, which is really good. I'll share that with you in some coffee shop drivel maybe. But this is a background of brushos. It'll be a mixture of of the various greens, the leaf green, lime green, there might be a bit of emerald green. And I've gone ahead and I've stamped using VersaFine Claire in Green Oasis. This is going to be my bottom, I think, and this is going to be my top. And just to add a little bit of definition, I'm going to come in with my favourite, or one of my favourite Lavinia stencils, the Pebbles. Find a bit that I like, and I've got my Distress Ink in Mauve Lawn, which is one of my go-to colours. And I'm just going to do a little bit of gentle stenciling around the edge. And there is a purpose for this tin, and I will show you in a minute. So there we've got a little bit of definition there, and I'm just going to go around the rest of this circle with some more Mauve Lawn, and that I think is all I want on my front, because this is paler. I'm just going to use the residue of ink, go around the edge a bit like that. It just gives it a little bit more oomph. I mean, this is the bottom, so you're not going to really see it, but there we go. Pop my lid on, pop that back there. Don't need that anymore. Put that back on my inkstand. Right, so it is a case of adhering now. Let's just move the stencil out of the way. So this is my bottom. Ooh, and this is my bottom, and I'm going to use my Cosmic Shimmer acrylic glue. This is really good for sticking to unusual surfaces, and of course it would be bunged up, wouldn't it? So I've got a very fine needle on hand. We'll give that a good bodging. That's a technical term for those of you that are unfamiliar with it. Bodging. It's what my crafting's all about, really, a bit of bodging. So I'm hoping to finish some projects before the afternoon. I need to do some shopping, and I don't know what we're going to have for tea. I had a nice tea last night. We had chicken stuffed with half of a Baby Bell Light and wrapped in prosciutto with little new potatoes and some salad. It's very nice too. So there is the bottom, and this glue grabs pretty much straight away. Here is my lid. I could have embellished this more, and if you didn't want to go to this bother, you could just use patterned paper, obviously. But I just thought I'd make it mine. There's a little dent in this tin lid, but never mind. Try and get that as centered as possible. I could have probably done a slightly bigger circle, but I think the next size up in the set would have just been that little bit too big. I'm just going to make sure that that is stuck down, because we don't want it lifting. I mean, I guess, I don't know what it would be like, but I guess you could seal it. Let's give that a good pressing down. And then I've gone ahead and I've cut a ½ centimetre strip of this blue. I thought I might adhere just round this edge here. But I'm going to randomly stamp, I think, in Blueprint Sketch, this sentiment strip. Let's pop it on an appropriate sized block, and we will reach for the Blueprint Sketch. Haven't got that straight on my block, but I'll try and eyeball it. just randomly stamping a bit of text. Get that word botanical. Doesn't have to be perfect, but this is just a quick from trash to treasure. Now this isn't quite long enough to go around my tin. It is a couple of millimeters short. Just pop that there out of the way, and I'm going to use my glue because the tape that I've got, the red liner tape, the one is too narrow and the other is too thick. So I'm just going to dot some of this glue along all of the edge of this. It doesn't matter where I start, but I'm going to butt it up to this edge here. There's a little ridge in the tin, and as I'm going round, I'm pressing it down hard and hoping it's going to stick, and it's leaving me a little border around the bottom. So I mean, apart from a little bit of pithering, this is kind of like a really quick project and make a nice gift for somebody. You could put a little necklace inside, or a bracelet, or a candle. See, it does just reach there. So what I'm going to do to hide that join, I'm going to find a little Tim Holtz sticker to put over it, I think, just to tidy that up a little bit. So I will be back in a moment. Hold on a minute. Okay, I did have to go in with my red liner tape on the little border. This is 3mm tape, I believe, and I just used two layers of it side by side to stick this, and that seems to have done the job. And the join isn't too bad, so I'm not going to worry about putting a sticker on. So there is my little from trash to treasure little tin. But what are we going to put in it? Well, I have this butterfly punch, and I quite often punch out these little butterflies for my ATCs from scraps, and they get lost easily, and I thought I would make this little container to pop them in. So yeah, here we go. I'm going to put these in here, and in the spirit of from trash to treasure, this a lot of people would throw away. I mean, you could use it as a mask, stencil through it or whatever, but I'm going to just punch some of my butterflies out, and the beauty is that you can see where you're punching. So I want that little bit of blue on there just for a bit of interest, and punch, and punch. So I can punch away to my heart's content little bits that I would throw away. And then also my mum bought us these chocolates. I've got 2 left, but I thought this, I mean, obviously I should use this packaging for bits and bobs, but I thought this metallic with different colours going through it was quite interesting. So let's see what our little butterflies look like cut out of bits of this, just for something different. And if you didn't like the kind of the white core, you could edge them with a bit of distress ink. But there you go. Can't pick them up. Quite nice little butterflies. So I'm going to go ahead and punch away all my little scraps. I've got these little bits here, and I'm going to fill up my little tin with punched butterflies that are ready to stick onto cards and ATCs and are using up every last scrap of paper and card. So I will come back with another trash to treasure soon. Let me know what you think of this concept. Is it something you'd like to see more of? Take care now. Bye.